Discrimination at workplace is based on certain prejudice and occurs when an employee is treated unfavorably because of gender, race, religion, pregnancy, or disability. In Malaysia, Article 8 is the cornerstone of constitutional protection of the rights of equality and non-discrimination. Under Article 8, Paragraph 1 stated that all persons are equal before the law and entitled to the equal protection of the law. And Section 590, Article 8, Paragraph 2 offers a limited protection from discrimination in terms of the types of individuals which it seeks to protect and the scope of protection it offers to those it does protect. If one treats other person differently because they possess different characteristics to other staff, one could be acting unlawfully. So based on graph 1, it shows the percentage of discrimination that commonly occurs at the workplace, which also known as direct discrimination. Based on the graph, retaliation has the highest issues with 28%, followed by disability, race, gender, with the same percentage, 17%. Retaliation discrimination is probably the most common type of discrimination. This explains why employees are so often reticent to complain about mistreatment, whether it involves wage and hour disparity, lack of promotion, bullying, or any kind of harassment. Next is indirect discrimination, which happens when there is a practice, policy, or rule which applies to everyone on the same way, but it has a worse effect on some people than others. In other words, it can give disadvantage and advantage to some of the staff members. How to know if indirect discrimination is happening or has happened? So first, there must be a policy which an organization is applying equally to everyone. So employee able to show that it has this advantage towards him or her personally. Okay. Next, the organization cannot show that there is a good reason for applying the policy despite the level of disadvantage to some people. So, in conclusion, workplace discrimination is not an uncommon issue. So, there are few ways to overcome discrimination at the workplace. The company should develop a written policy that defines the rules and procedures of the organization. And next one, establish a consistent process for resolving discrimination issues. And the last one is continually the employees should continually educate employees on their role in preventing discrimination. So by having knowledge about the discrimination, we can know if a person treats the others differently, and therefore we should not be afraid to voice out when we face such situation and speak out to the management and human resource department when it is appropriate. So that's all for me. Thank you.